This is the continuation of previous chapter. Do read them first to understand the story better. Kindly read as you hear for better experience.
"Grandma," I said, my voice trying to explain, "it was Lee who messed up." But she cut me off sternly. "Jungkook, your behavior is getting worse. I've already warned you that I won't stand for violence. What you and your buddies did to Lee was just plain brutal. You're suspended for a month. Grab your stuff, go home, no more school," she said angrily. "Grandma," I began, but she interrupted. "No, Jungkook, no more of your explanations. Pack your things from the classroom and head home," she stated, refusing to hear me out. A knock sounded at the door. "Come in," Grandma called. Our driver entered. "The car is ready, ma'am," he informed me. "All right, Jungkook, gather your things and head home. We'll talk there," Grandma instructed, her anger still present. "No, I won't leave," I protested. "Jarn, fetch his bag from the classroom and take him home," Grandma directed the driver. Jarn nodded and began to follow her orders. "Jarn, touch my stuff and there will be consequences," I warned loudly. Jarn stopped. "Oh, really? So now you're into blackmailing? Let's see what happens. I'll personally remove your bags and send you home," Grandma retorted, her anger propelling her toward the classroom. Deep down, I realize my mistakes. I know that I shouldn't have attacked Lee, nor should I have been unkind to Jarn. I need to make amends. With that in mind, I hurried to the classroom, eager to find Grandma and offer my sincere apology. "Grandma, please don't suspend me. I promise I won't repeat it," I said, entering the class to where Grandma was, but I halted seeing the scenario. YN, the new student, was lying sprawled on the floor. Her shirt had shoe prints and marks of hot sauce. It was clear that she got bullied on her very first day. "Carry her to the dispensary immediately," Grandma instructed, looking at me. As I held her up in my arms, an odd sensation filled me. It felt strange to hold her close to myself. Her fragile body was wrapped in my rough and tough hands, and I feared my hands would hurt her. It's a completely new feeling. This urge to be tender with someone was a side of me that I didn't expect to show. "Lay her on the bed," Grandma instructed from behind. It was then I realized that we reached the dispensary. "Doctor, please check on her. She fainted," Grandma requested, and I carefully laid her on the bed. "Don't worry, ma'am. We'll take care of her. Please wait outside," the doctor reassured. While waiting outside, a nurse approached us. "Principal, could you call her parents? The doctor would like to speak with them," the nurse asked. "She doesn't have parents. She's an orphan. A scholarship student," Grandma responded. "She's an orphan." Grandma's voice echoed in my head. I felt sorry for her. "In that case, ma'am, I urge you to meet with the doctor," the nurse suggested. "All right," Grandma agreed, and followed her to the doctor's office. I, too, followed Grandma to the office. "I'm here for YN's report," Grandma said as she took her seat in the doctor's office chair. I sat down beside her. "YN's doing better now. She has got food poisoning from swallowing a lot of hot chili sauce. But she is fine now. No need to worry," the doctor reassured. "However, there's another concern." YN was bullied today, and this isn't the first time she's been bullied. While examining her, I noticed some small bruises on her back and stomach. They seem old. "I urge you to watch over her closely. These teenage bullies can really leave a mark on one's emotions for life," the doctor added. "I'll make sure to take care of her," Grandma promised. As we left, thoughts of her occupied my mind. Her pain echoed within me, leaving me strangely unsettled, grappling to understand my feelings. I lay on the bed, feeling frustrated. It's tough to stop thinking about her. Every time I close my eyes, her innocent blue eyes fill my mind. I wish I could push those thoughts away, but somehow, I just end up thinking about her even more. "Someone close that window!" I shouted as I opened my eyes to the glaring sunlight streaming in. "Oh, fuck! 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 What time is it?" I exclaimed, glancing at my watch. It was already 11 a.m., and I was late for school. No one woke me up. Did Grandma actually suspend me? I wondered, swiftly getting out of bed and putting on my school uniform. I can't just stay home. I need to go to school. I'll apologize and do whatever it takes, but I can't accept this suspension, I thought, hurrying to the car. Drive me to school quickly, I instructed the driver, buckling up my seatbelt. Upon arriving at school, I hurriedly made my way to my class. May I come in, sir? I spoke up confidently to the chemistry teacher. I know it's rude, but that's my style. I could hear my friends cheering for my confidence even after arriving late. Come in, the teacher permitted. He knows who, and therefore I was allowed to enter without any fuss. I could see my friends all happy seeing me come. People call us a gang, but we are brothers. Suddenly my eyes fell on Yen, and my heart ached at the sight of her. Her beautiful eyes were puffy, and her face was all red, indicating that she had been crying bad. I walked past her and took the seat behind her, but she didn't look at me even once. I want to know if she is all right. I yearned to talk to her and to comfort her in some way. Seeing her in pain is difficult. As usual, my friends were busy cracking jokes and laughing discreetly behind the teacher's back, but I couldn't join in. My gaze remained fixed on Yen. What could she be reading so intently that our laughter and jokes don't even faze her? I wondered silently. It's incredible how time seems to drag when you're wishing for it to speed up. My impatience was pilling within me, and I felt a sense of restlessness settling in. After what felt like an eternity, the bell finally rang. Let's go, Younghwa, Taehyung said, patting my shoulders. You guys go ahead, I'll catch up soon, I said. All of them looked at me with confusion. It was the first time when I did not run for food as bell rang. All right, take your time. Meet us in the canteen when you're ready, Namjoon said understandingly. They all walked out. Gradually, all other students also left for lunch, but she remained seated, unmoving like a statue. Are you not going to have your lunch? I asked, rising from my seat and walking in front of her seat. Upon hearing my voice, she raised her head. I could see tears glistening in her beautiful blue eyes. What's wrong? I began to ask, but she panicked and stood up hastily, attempting to run. Unintentionally, I reached out and caught her hand. Yen, wait, please, just listen to me, I said, attempting to communicate with her. No, please, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please let me go. I am so sorry, she pleaded, tears streaming down her face. Seeing her panic, I immediately left her hand. Calm down. I won't hurt you. I need to go. Please, please let me go, she pleaded through tears. You're free to go. I won't hold you back. I just wanted to talk, I said, leaving her hand and stepping aside to give her space. She quickly ran towards the door, frightened and scared. Before Yen could make her way out, Grandma entered the room. Are you all right, Yen? Grandma asked. Yen responded with a nod. Her fear was clearly visible in her demeanor. Don't be afraid. I've taken care of those girls. They won't bother you anymore, Grandma assured. Jungkook, come here, Grandma called, looking in my direction. I approached them. I'm entrusting you with the responsibility of looking after Yen. Be friends with her and ensure no one mistreats her, Grandma told me. Jungkook is my grandson. Get to know him, try to overcome your fear and start anew, Grandma encouraged. Come on now, it's your lunch break. Have your lunch, Grandma said to both of us before leaving the classroom. An awkward silence hung in the air after Grandma left. I'm quite hungry. Should we grab something to eat? I asked. She didn't respond, but walked towards her seat. I think she isn't interested in talking to me. I think I should give her some time, I thought to myself. Just as I was about to leave, I noticed her glancing at me while opening her lunchbox and extending it in my direction. A surge of joy coursed through me, and I approached her. There were just 2 slices of sandwich. No doubt why she is so lightweight, I thought. I took a slice, and she took the other. Silence enveloped us as we munched on our food. She seemed to deliberately keep her gaze down, avoiding eye contact. I, on the other hand, found it difficult to take my eyes off her. She was undeniably adorable. Her presence makes me feel a different kind of emotion.
Could this be the quiet start of a deep connection, a blossoming bond of both love and friendship? Well, we will find it next chapter. To be continued. Thanks for watching. Turn on your notifications for next update. See you again. Take care.